It's your boy Emo,
Anisha, girl, Anisha.
and today we back, but we coming a little different this time, man. We had a couple. Well, she had a couple of inbox, a couple of questions from the Moore Squad, and they want us to answer them. So that's what we about to do. She wrote the question down that they had, and we're gonna try our best to answer. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay, let's get it. Let's go. She's gonna read the question out. I'm gonna answer from my point of view, and then she gonna answer from her point of view. So you're gonna hear both sides.
What advice would you give a newly married couple?
Say it again.
What advice would you give a newly married couple?
My advice would be, man, stay down. You guys know y'all relationship better than anybody. Don't let nobody get in y'all ear. Friends, family, nobody. If he love you and she love, if he loves you and you love him, man, stick it out as long as you can. What advice would you have?
My grandma always said the family you make is way more important than the family you come from. So your focus is your family, your husband, your children, if you have any.
Right.
Then
Right.
it's mama, daddy. Let me rephrase that. Your marriage is what you make of it. And the first person in your marriage is God. The second person in your marriage is each other.
Right.
Third person in your marriage is your children. Then come your parents and your siblings. But I ain't saying they don't matter, but
And
y'all matter first and foremost.
And another thing you said, man, I want to speak on, like, a lot of people don't understand, like, when you're married, your wife come first. She come before your mom, before your kid, your dad. When you're married, if you're doing it the right way, going about it the right way, your wife come first.
Or your husband.
Right, and like, man, we laugh, we joke, we play around a lot, but we real big on God in this house. So, what's the next question?
Why aren't marriages lasting like they used to?
When I look at that, it's not just marriage, it's just relationship in general. And my opinion is because people, get into relationship, get into marriage, and it's a spike. They get excited, and once you get with somebody, the adrenaline goes down, the excitement wear off, and I guess they get bored with that person because that's really not the person for them. So, they tend to stray away from that marriage or a relationship in general. So I would say, I would say they just get bored and tired fast.
My answer, they look to social media for something that they ain't got. You can't base your marriage, your relationship, or what have you off social media based on what somebody else got, or what somebody else doing.
Right.
And then you can't expect a woman to be submissive to you when you're not being the man and the husband that you need to be. So you can't want a wife and you want to be a boyfriend. Or you can't have a wife and want her to do wifely duties and you just do what you want to do.
Okay.
Hang out like you want to hang out. Do stuff when you want to do stuff.
Oh, I hang out now. I hang out.
You hang out, but you know.
Oh, I feel you, baby. I feel you.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You still have to give each other space. And just, people ain't loving genuinely no more. They loving for finances, or they loving because for all the wrong reasons.
All the wrong reasons.
Just all the wrong reasons. For all the wrong reasons. You got to know if that's your person.
and all the wrong reason, man, it would kill a marriage. It would kill relationships. Like, as fast as they start, it'll end it just as fast. So, next.
Is sex a major factor in marriage?
Hell yeah. What? Hey, what? That's my answer. I'm sticking to it. Hell yeah. A major factor. No, look. It is. That's my honest answer. It plays a major role in it. And I say that because the moment you have a partner that shut down, the other partner tends to step out or want to step out. And you never want your spouse to step out on you for a reason that the situation could have been handled at home. Like, understand, he get tired, she get tired. You know, we have those days, man, but you have to make time for your other half. They just all to it. You have to. Mad, you know, tired, frustrated, not in the mood. You gotta make time for that. What you think?
My answer. Move to the side. It's a major part. It's not a major part, it's a part. But back to what he said, you got to do this or something, he was straight away. You can sex that nigga 8 days out the week and it's 7 in a week. If he want to step out and let me answer.
Go finish.
Okay, if he want to step out and do something else, he gonna do it. He just gotta have a strong mind frame. He got, cause it's out there.
Oh, stick to the question now.
It's out there.
Stick to the question.
It's a question. Yeah, it's a part, but it's not major.
It's major for me.
It's
It's major for me. I ain't gonna cap it down. I ain't gonna weigh you down.
it's not major, but I make it happen. You know, we make it happen.
It's major for me. I'm my top tier. Oh, yeah. Don't what? Don't. Okay. Next question.
So what you saying?
I'm saying, you know, it's major for me, meaning, you know,
It's major for you or it's major for us?
It's
Because you
major.
said me.
Well, I'm asking for my opinion.
Okay.
Like, you know, what?
So is it major for us or is it major for you?
As together, yes, it's major for us.
Okay.
Because it's major for me. So I mean, it makes it major for us. Because without you, you know, it can't happen. So, you know, yeah.
Okay.
Next question.
Can a marriage survive infidelity?
Yeah. Yes, it can. Some can, some can't. And I say this to say that. Marriage can survive anything as long as you got, you know, somebody that's willing to work it out with you. No matter what you go through, who you go through it with, man, like, you have to keep the good man above in everything you do. And like, we real big on that. Like, God, he lead this marriage. I'm following behind his footsteps. My wife, my kids, they follow behind my footsteps. You know, I'm the head and not the tail. So I'll say, as long as you got God, man, your marriage can survive whatever, no matter what, it can.
My answer?
Yeah.
It can, then it can't. It just depends on the principle of the situation. To me.
When you say the principle of the situation, what do you mean?
What do I mean by the principle of the situation? Okay. My intake, men cheat just because it's out there, right? Most of the time. men cheat because it's out there. Women cheat differently. They don't cheat just because it's there, or just because it's offered to them, or just because it ain't like that. It's just not like that with a woman. So, if you make a mistake and cheat, oh, you was mad at me and I went out drinking, or you went out drinking, this led to that, that led to that, boom, I came home and told you, I told you what happened, whoop de whoop, this and that. Now, if you tell me something different, now if the streets tell me, that's a whole nother, that's a whole nother problem. Cause now everybody know. And you know, and now I find out on tail end, and that's something totally different.
Well, see, you can't go on like that because first of
Yes,
all,
I can,
you
because
can't
then-
listen to the streets.
Listen, cause if I hear from the streets, then I come and ask you, and then you tell me it's true. The streets beat you to telling me. Then it's a problem.
Well, okay, I understand where you're coming from, but my thing is, we don't listen to any outsiders, whether it's gossip, whether it comes from a close friend. You know, we don't listen to outsiders because you know that's a big key to a lot of marriage ending, breaking up, and going into a lot of conflicts. Like me personally, like can't nobody tell me nothing about my wife. Like I know her up and down, you know, sideways, and whatever you heard, okay. I don't listen to gossip. I don't entertain it. I mean, I hear it, but it goes in one ear out the other because, simple fact, whatever I heard, you know, I can either leave it there or I can take it and come home with that same situation and it flares up a big commotion in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we don't do the he say, she say here.
No, we don't do the he say, she say, but I hate a liar.
Yeah.
I hate a lie. I ain't gonna say a liar, I hate a lie.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd rather hear the truth from your mouth than hear it from the streets. Because see, if I'd have heard it from your mouth already, and we done discussed this, we done went through this, and we done whoop.
Right.
But a motherfucking street come tell me, you telling me that I already don't know my husband, then I already told me we didn't whoop, we done whoop.
Right.
But now if I'm out here enjoying myself, somebody come tell me something about my husband, that my own husband ain't even told me,
Mm-hmm.
that pisses me off. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel
And that's I'm coming here to discuss it with my husband because now I need to know what's going on. You know,
Right.
This was brought to me. So what's up? What's going on? You know.
Right.
And so then, you know, we talk about this situation, the answers or whatever. Then I'm like, okay, so how they beat you to telling me? What made you feel so uncomfortable that you couldn't come and tell me whether it was a mistake or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Why you couldn't come tell me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's a difference than us working through the infidelity when you telling me out your mouth
Right.
than another person come to tell me about my damn husband.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel you.
So it's just the principle, you know? And a mistake is something that happened once. A choice is something you're going to continue to do. Now, if you're going to make a choice to keep doing this shit, then now, you're over with. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because then you for the street. So that's what I mean. It's the principle, you know?
Okay. I feel you. I got you.
Yeah.
Next.
Next, are there any gender roles in a marriage? Like, is the cleaning just for the wife? Is the taking care of the kids just for the husband?
Well, you answer first.
You know, stuff like that. I feel like we can all do it together. It's teamwork around here. He work, the kids work, I work. We take turns. We do this all together. If I'm washing dishes, he's sweeping. If he washing dishes, I'm sweeping. He take out the trash. You know, him enjoying it. But if I wash the clothes, he gonna fold them. You know. Now, but to a certain extent, he ain't gonna wash dishes because you got them girls in there. They can wash them dishes themselves. You know, but that's something totally different. But we do it all around here now. So You
Yeah,
know,
we
we
do.
pay bills. It's us. It's we. We a team.
The team and that, man, look, it's always two better than one. No matter, how you look at it, two is always better than one because, like, some days, man, I'm tired, frustrated, irritated, so I don't think clear. So, when I can't think, she's my thinker. And she's my comfort zone. So, like, yeah. But to answer your question, we do it all. We a team. We tag team everything together, except for washing clothes.
He ain't gonna wash no clothes.
Nah, I let her have that.
He'll fold, but he ain't washing no clothes.
I don't care if it's 3 or 4 baskets of clothes in there. Take care of that. You good. Like she don't wash cars. I do that. I clean them up inside out.
I don't
and
vacuum or
I don't look for her to do that. It's just something I do. I take pride in it. So yeah,
I appreciate that, Big Daddy.
yeah. That's all the questions.
All the questions.
Man, look, man. Emo and Nisha, man, we bringing it to you live, man. We gonna keep it real with you.
Let us know what
Regardless.
y'all want to see, what y'all want to hear. We conjuring some restaurants, but we gonna eat there, do mukbangs, talk. But we need to know what y'all want us to talk about.
Man, look, so continue to get in them inbox and drop however you feel, whatever question you got, man. Let us know. Continue to like, comment, subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe
Better
and tell a friend to tell a friend.
to tell another friend.